Hi and a very good morning. Um, we are from group one for BBI 2423. Okay, my name is Mimi Amni binti Ramli. My matrix number is 188131.
My name is Nadia binti Haris. My matric number is 188566.
My name is Nashafika bint Ibrahim. My matrix number is 188292.
Hi, my name is Ahmad Nofarhan and my matric number is 190300.
Hi, my name is Nur Afifah binti Muhammad Rosli and my matric number is 190419.
Okay, the topic we got for group discussion two is climatic change, and the focus that we used to discuss for our discussion today is about, did you agree that factors that causes flood in Malaysia is by human being or not? Okay. um, I think most Malaysians today are no longer surprised with news about floods. Since last decade, our country has suffered many events of flood. Okay, as we know, the latest serious hit was on the East Coast during the end of 2014 and 2015. Okay, due to this natural disaster, we know that up to 200,000 people affected and 21 killed due to this natural disaster. Okay, um, in my opinion, uh, the factors that affect the flood is not by actually is not by human being only. For my first opinion is the flood is caused by the local weather. As we know, the local weather changes are among the natural cause that triggered the flash flood. Okay, Terengganu and Kelantan is are placed at the east coast of Peninsular Malaysia, and from that, we know that Terengganu and Kelantan receive heavy rainfall, especially on October and March, and it leads to severe floods almost every year, and and over the state. It affects all over the states of Kelantan, Terengganu, and I think Pahang also affected by the flood. What about your opinion, Shafika?
Okay, I disagree with you that you said that the natural disaster is the factors of the flood. For me, in my opinion, I think urbanization is the factors by human being that cause the flood. Because most people nowadays are living in towns and cities. So when we live in towns and cities, of course we have the house area and the building. And when the area of the house is used for the we'll clean all the tree, and when the for heavy rainfall come, and there's no roots to capture or absorb the water, so the water will go easily and quickly into the river. And in urban area, the of course they have the drain system, but the drain system is limited only for just
Certain area. For the certain area.
for certain area. They just have for the drainage system. They have they are only for the water to flow. But when the heavy rainfall occur, so the water will spill out at the road, so the flood will occur easily. So
May I add some point?
Yeah.
yes.
Before this, at January or February, if I'm not mistaken, in Johor Bahru at Masai, there's occur flash flood after heavy rain in a few hours and causing the traffic jam because nobody can cross through the road because the water block the cars from across the road.
Can I ask something about the urbanization? We know that we cannot success without urbanization. Do you have any suggestion to still have the urbanization uh, lower lower the amount of tree that being cut? Do you have any suggestion?
I think the engineer
Mm.
or the construct
Constructor.
Constructor.
Yes.
constructor have to uh, pick the suitable area that do not affect surrounding the or the environment of the they want to develop the building or the house area.
But I think I have a suggestion that if we cut the tree around the area, we after 2 or 3 years we plant back the tree.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. So as you say that the soil and the water will still captured by the root. So maybe we can low the
Flash flood cases.
flash flood cases. Yeah.
So
May I add something to your point, Shafiqah?
Yes.
You have mentioned about the drainage system, right?
Yes.
For this, I think that the drainage system in Malaysia mostly are outdated in design and capacity because the capacity is not suitable to to
two.
to support the rain. That if there is heavy rains fall, then the drain will not support the capacity, because I think that the amount of surface will be run off and the speed it will make the water overflow from the drain and will cause a flood.
Okay, may I interrupt? Okay, just now I said it's not only human being that affect the flood in Malaysia, right? So instead of that, I said just now it is caused by the local weather. As we know, we are now in Malaysia. Every morning we always feel hot, and at the evening there is always raining, raining raining heavily. So I think I agree with Shafiqah idea, which means human being affect the flood in Malaysia. Other than urbanization, it also it also caused by the extensive logging, right? As from my point of view, uh, extensive logging happened in Bukit Bau, Lungun. The extensive logging is um, illegally done by the some irresponsible people to get
Profit.
Profit by selling those trees. So I think I agree with you.
Can I add my point? Okay, from my view, flash flood can be caused by human being because the drainage system is not planned or properly maintained. I want to focus my point at village, which is outside from the suburbanization. Flood in the village often occur because due to the lack of the drainage system, and the drainage system in the village are too small and shallow. So when heavy rain occur, the water level will increase rapidly and will spill out to the land, flatland. Besides that, from my experience, my hometown is at the north, which is at village, and every end of the year, my house will facing the flash flood because of the drainage system are not properly maintained, and plus the drainage system are full of the grass, which is causing the water difficult to flow.
So what your family do to face those flood
Mm,
cases
every time,
every year.
not every year, sometimes 2 years once.
Okay, alright. So back to the topic. So I disagree that only human is the causes of flood. I believe that other causes of flood is because of northern monsoon. Because northern monsoon is occur at the end of year and usually hit Kelantan, Terengganu and Pahang, and they about unusually large amount of rain and dump over large catch area that is shallow. So the rain will exceed the capacity of the river. And then I also believe that flood is caused by the shape of the river. Shape of the river. Did you know that Sungai Kelantan Basin, the shape is like a triangle. Triangle. So it cannot support the huge amount of water, and the depth of the river decrease because the landslide caused by the soil. So it will so the river will become shallow and the water will spill out. So this is one of the cause of the flood. So I still think that not human are the only wrong here, and I think flood is naturally okay.
Can I know why the shape of the river is like that?
As I said that it is naturally, so I still don't know, maybe because the shape of the our earth. Maybe the shape of Kelantan like that. I think
Can I add something?
yeah.
Due to the what Farhan said that just now that the grass is prevent the flow of the water. So I want to add that people nowadays always do not take care the environment. They always throw the rubbish everywhere, and of course the rubbish in the water especially the rubbish will flow, and at the end of the drain it will cause clogging, and so the water will run slowly. And due to my reading, I read about what one of the professor in our university said that he said that the people do illegal logging because they want to make profit. They always think about the money and profit, and they do not care about the flora and fauna at the forest. And one more, the dry weather are always happen in Malaysia. And so this is also one of the factor that we do not take care our environment efficiently. So what about you, Dean?
I agree with you. I want to give my point. The factors that can cause the flood is by human being. I agree that because firstly, one of them is the deforestations and land clearing. For example, the flash flood that happened in Kelantan and Pahang in year 2015 that caused by those factors. as you know that forests are like a sponge that can absorb and store rain, and then they release the water in stream and river in a small amount. If those situation in vice versa, it will cause worse situation, and then it can lead to the flood to be happen.
Oh, I think I want to say something here. I think deforestation is not wrong because we need to do the deforestation for the urbanization.
Yeah.
I think the one that wrong here is illegal deforestation.
Yes.
Because the deforestation is we need the deforestation, but the illegal deforestation is just a selfish job. Because as you say, they want the law and they want to make the profit. So I think the one that we can blame here is the management of the one that do the illegal deforestation, not the one that do the deforestation.
Yes. Can I add something?
Yeah,
to that
yeah.
one? Okay, you mentioned about the illegal logging, and I want to add about the uncontrolled of logging, because through logging we need a permit, right? So the permit are given to the political cronies to cut the timber indiscriminately. So we need to, as you say, that we need
to have approval.
approval, and we need to. The problem is the management. So it's been the human being factor.
Okay, I want to add something also. Instead of urbanization, illegal logging, actually factories, industrial area, like we got a lot of factories in Malaysia, like food factories, um, tires factories. That okay, from the factories it will split the smoke to the weather, to the outside area of the factory. So from the smoke it will affect the cloud, and it will cause an acid rain. Acid rain is also can cause acid rain is also one type of climatic change, the topic that we're given, and it also can cause flood for in Malaysia. It's not just in Malaysia, but it will be affected around the world. Uh, if outside Malaysia didn't overcome this problem, other than that, it also will affect the soil. So the soil cannot support the system. Like it cannot support the trees. So water also cannot absorb into the soil. So it will flow into the river and affect our environment, and it also can cause muddy flood. Muddy flood.
Okay, so I think we all have our opinion. So I think we already reached our consensus. So here I can conclude that flood in Malaysia is not only caused by human, but it's not only caused by a savage human being, but occur by natural phenomena. So as we know that natural phenomena is something that we cannot change, but we can change our behavior as a human. So I think here we need to do something that to stop the flood. Like we can control the deforestation, control also the urbanization, and make good management of drain, and replant the trees for recover the deforestation. So at least we can lower the chance of flood and make Malaysia stable again. Okay, so I think we done with our discussion about factor that cause flood in Malaysia is only caused by human being. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.